Okay, y'all. Hey, it's Rip One Outdoors. Well, you see the time right there, 6:06. And so it's gonna be an evening ride. What are we riding? Riding the Mihogo LX4. Got my GoPro 8 strapped back here on the back. I'm just doing a test with it. Doing some recording. I put a new card in it. If some of y'all remember what all I've been going through with that thing, but I'm not ready to give up on it yet. Not ready to give up on it yet. So, anyway, let's go take a ride, and we roll by the old mailbox here. Roll around the old sweet gum tree. Let's roll that intro and then we'll get took off. I tell you, this thing will get out of Dodge now. It's got the power. But the problem I have with it, and I told y'all this on the initial review, I don't think there's any way that you can adjust the pedal assist settings, and it's too strong. Going into like third or whatever, it's too strong. It's too strong for me. I like more of a gradual. I like about 7 speeds pedal assist settings, and just take them gradually, you know. All right, I'm going this way because I want to show y'all something. As we said, it's an evening ride, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it's been about a week or a week and a half since I've recorded a ride along video. Now, in the mornings, I've been going over and watching the sunrise. But as you know, it's dark then, and I can't. It does no good to take a GoPro because it won't come out. I mean, I could just let it be in the dark and I could talk to y'all. Y'all probably wouldn't like that too much. I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to watch no video like that. I want to tell y'all about a little something they got going on out here. It don't look too bad right now. But y'all, there is some traffic. There is some traffic on this highway. I'm gonna go ahead and go down it. I want to take y'all, go down by the Loves. That wasn't good. I couldn't get over to the left because that traffic was coming. Let me tell y'all what's going on. We've got I-10 traffic on Highway 607, which is what I'm driving on. And you say, how in the world do you have I-10 traffic on Highway 607? Well, we don't have all of the I-10 traffic. We got part of it. What happened is, that big bridge down there, when I'm going to the Possum Walk, I know y'all don't see it because I don't have a video going along, but I know you saw my ride, my relive. If y'all see my relive, you'll see that big bridge that we have to cross going over Pearl River. And what happened is somebody about a year ago run into the barrier rail on that bridge. Y'all, I'm gonna see, there's nothing coming behind us back here right now. I'm gonna see if I can get across, and I can. I'm just gonna pull over here and let y'all get a gander. I know the sun is shining, it's shining really bright. I apologize for that. But it looks like they're fixing to pour the slab over there. They already got their steel beams in. That's all their joists and everything. Steel structure for the building. So they got the building lined up there. Y'all, there has been some dirt moved. Look at all the drainage stuff back there. I don't know if y'all can see all that or not. I promise y'all I'll try to get over on maybe Sunday morning and do a video, aerial video for y'all. Boy, look at these big old limestone rocks. These come from up yonder where some of y'all are from. My bike don't like to roll on them things. So why is I-10 traffic on 607? Because somebody about a year ago run into the barrier rail and knocked the barrier rail completely down on that big bridge down there that crosses over Pearl River. And they went down there and they put some of these temporary barriers. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You see them along the sides of the highway where they're doing construction and all that. They put some of them temporary barriers up along the bridge where they tore it down. And so now they're down there. They said it's going to take a month. They're down there going to make a permanent fix for it, a repair. So now they're going to make a permanent repair. And the problem is they've got I-10 closed. You see that bridge that goes across Pearl? That's only it's just a bridge. It has no emergency lanes. It has no nothing. It has no emergency lanes. It has no if they close off one lane, all they got there is one lane. I'm gonna see if I can sit here, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna sit up here and see if I can plot me a solution to get back across there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right over here. See, if I sit here long enough, somebody will, it'll come a kind of a hole in the traffic. All right, we got a break right here. All right, that was easy enough. So they've got one lane closed off on I-10. So what they're doing is they're diverting traffic at the Bay St. Louis exit. And so what does traffic do? It comes up and then it hits Texas Flat. And it comes, y'all, Texas Flat is just a 2-lane road. It ain't even got no shoulders on it. I mean, it's a terrible road. It's not made for I-10 traffic, I can tell you that much. And they've got I-10 traffic, at least one lane that should be on I-10. They're diverting it and bringing it through Texas Flat and coming all the way up through there, hitting 607. They cross over Flat Top Road and they hit 607 and they come north. And like Sunday when we was having church over there, let me tell you, It's hard to get out of church there and go north when you got I-10 traffic coming. Now, I don't go north, but there's a lot of the people that do. And it's almost impossible. It makes for a very dangerous situation. And Sunday was really, really bad because, you know, everybody out traveling on Sunday. So anyway, that's what's going on. And how long is that gonna last? They say a month. And then, on top of that, they fixing to build a Buc-ee's at Minge Road in Gulfport. Or down by between Long Beach and Gulfport. And they say it's gonna be bigger than anything they got down here in the South, Alabama and all that in Florida. Yeah, Buc-ee's. Well, why is that going to be a problem? Because they've got to build an interchange. They're going to tear down an overpass there. They're going to tear down an overpass and they're going to build a new interchange there on I-10. Look at old jackass. He's got a cattle egret sitting up on his back, and that little red horse does too. Look yonder. What about it there, you lovely animals? How y'all doing? He seemed to be just as happy with the cattle egret sitting on his back. Well, looks like they got plenty of good green grass there to eat. I know they several times he come through there this winter and they didn't have nothing out there. They didn't have no ryegrass or no nothing. So yeah, they gonna shut down. So I-10 will be closed for, they said, 2 months. Well, you can figure 4 months or 5 months. Whenever they're doing that, there's a part of the overpass that they got to be building that they've got to close down one half of the road. Man, that's going to shut traffic down, I'm telling you. And then here we go. There's going to be some more diversions coming through here. We don't need all that traffic, y'all. I mean, that highway out there, and I went over there this evening. And they had, you had the test site traffic coming out of NASA. Do y'all know how many cars comes out of there in a day's time? It's thousands that comes out of NASA. And then you can add thousands of I-10 traffic in there with it. And it looked like something that you'd see out there on the freeways out there in California. Yeah, all squished into two lanes there. So, needless to say, old Ripper, he won't be going over there riding on 607 that much. Only reason I did today because it wasn't that bad. It's according to what time of day and time of the night you go over there. Anyway, yeah, the old Mihogo here, it's doing pretty good, y'all. I'm only running one battery in it right now. Why am I only running one battery? Because that's all I need just for doing this little bit of running I do around here. I'm just using the back battery. If I need the front battery, if I'm going up on the Longleaf Trace or something like that, I'll put him in there. Yeah, that's the good thing about this little bike is it'll run with one battery front, one battery back, or either it'll run with both batteries. However you want to configure it, I like that. But there are some things about this bike that I don't like, and I'll tell you. Number one, the main thing was It's got plenty of power and all that, but it's got like, I think it's got like 5 or 6 speeds, maybe 5 pedal assist settings. It's got 5. And it's very strong between you change gears. It's very strong, but it don't ghost pedal. Of course, you know I changed the freewheel out on it too, but it was bad about ghost pedaling. I don't know. You might ask me, what have I got against ghost pedaling? I'll tell you what I got against it. I like to pedal. I like to pedal every mile of the way. I don't use the throttle. But you know, other than that, I mean, hey, it's a good riding bike. It handles good. Them little slick tires, they sound really good on the road. You know. Of course, I don't mind the knobby tires. I just don't. I never have. I don't have a problem with the roaring noise that they make. Seen Billy Wayne the other morning. I was coming over here to watch the sunrise. You know, sometimes I'll ride over here and it's kind of hit and miss, you know. Y'all know that about sunrise and sunsets. Who knows when it's going to be a good one. Like, see, there's no clouds hardly today. So chances are it's probably not going to be a real pretty sunset. But in the mornings, when that sun is just right, let me show you. In the mornings, when that sun is just right, it comes right through that corner right yonder. This is where I come to watch the sunrise. Right yonder. I know I've showed y'all this before, but this is where I like to come. And I've taken some real good pictures, and if you didn't know any better, you'd thought I was in some beautiful scenic place. And look at this. This ain't nothing. That ain't nothing but an old trash dump filled in from, it used to be an old bar pit. They borrowed dirt out of it. But when the sun rises there, it takes all, you can't see the ugliness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can't see the ugliness. I don't want to get down in this mud too much. Anyway, my next thing to talk to y'all about, I guess, is y'all don't be shocked and surprised or whatever if I start missing some videos. I've been real busy here at work lately, and I don't see it slackening up. I even been working some overtime. And plus, on top of that, we got the grass. It's starting to rain now. Y'all see the water out here? It's starting to rain. And look, the grass is really, really growing there at the house. And if I have a spare moment, I'm just about cutting grass, you know, today on my lunch break. Susan said, "You going for a ride?" I said, "No, I'm going for a ride out there on that John Deere." I had a 6-foot finish mower behind it, and I was mowing that field, and I just got through with that field and it started raining. But you know, this time of the year, that field will be grown back up in no time. But I'm gonna show y'all how dry it's been, y'all. I mean, the rains are welcome. But I'm gonna show y'all how dry it's been. Look at the edges of the old bar pit here. And look, the old minnows all the way out on the ground over there. The ships aground on the shore. See? There's somebody's old white duck over yonder, look. Let me see if I can spin around here where y'all can see it. Now you know what that is? That's an old duck somebody probably brought down here and just dumped out. Of course, you know how people do over down here. Of course, at least he's got some fish there he can eat and stuff like that. Yep. But y'all can see the edges water line, I mean the edges of the pond there. I mean it's been really dry here. But all that, I got a feeling all that's gonna change because we're starting to really get a lot of rain now. We just will run out here and see what's going on at the airport. I don't know. But yeah, y'all might see some of my video. I've been trying to make three a week, okay? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can't guarantee you that I'm gonna be able to keep that up, y'all. I know y'all will understand. And I'm gonna tell y'all another contributing factor to that is it is dangerously hot down here. Right now, this evening, it's cool compared to what it's been being. But during the day, on my lunch break, when I always go out and take a ride on my lunch break, it's plumb dangerous. Because of the high humidity. High temps, high humidity. And I'm not going to take no chances, I can tell you. Y'all, I got to stop up here and pull this seat up. I think I need to tighten my little clamps. The seat has fell down in the seat post some. Let's see if we can fix this. Yep. Need to tighten them up some. That should be better. So yeah, I can't take a chance, y'all. Having a heat stroke out here. I mean, I can take some hot weather. I really can. But I've had to work in the heat before because that's what I did for a living. But you know, I guess the air conditioning has spoiled me. But as we said, it's kind of pleasant right now, y'all. Feels pretty good. What was that? My water bottle fell out. Yeah, if I feel good and if I feel like riding and my mind's working good, which that kind of gets hard nowadays, you know. But I can make a decent video. But if I make a video that I'm not halfway pleased with, I'm not going to turn it loose. That's just the way it is. And y'all understand. Well, what is it? Oh, a red squirrel. Oh, a fox squirrel. I ain't seen a fox squirrel around here in a while. He was fixing to cross the road there. Some people will say, boy, that motor's loud. Actually, it's not. It's the absence of the tires that you're not hearing. That's what me and Joy was talking about. Well, I guess a family update thing is we got all of our families gonna get together up at a fish house. Now, well, there's a coon I tell you, you never know what's going to run into when you go along with me. Kind of an adventure. That coon, he run up in the woods. But any of y'all know what a fish house is? That's not a house a fish lives in. It's down here in the south. There's a catfish place about every mile and a half down the road, and they call them a fish house. Well, we're gonna meet at a fish house. That's a place where you can go and get you some good fried catfish, fried shrimp, fried oysters, whatever. I mean, you want, you can find them. But we're gonna meet at a fish house up in Hattiesburg, and Donald and his wife are coming down, and we're gonna meet them. So we'll get to see Donald and them again. Other than that, everybody else is doing real good, health-wise. Mickey's been out camping this week at McLeod Park. One thing that I've got going on, whenever I did the Temu, that little Temu video, I had a little band-aid on the side of my face, and y'all didn't see that. I mean, some of you may have seen it, but you probably didn't think nothing of it. But yeah, I had a little band-aid on my face there. They had done a biopsy on my face. I've had my face cut on several times, you know, from skin cancers. And anyway, I had to go. I go once a year and have them check me out. They usually burn. They burned a lot of places on my arms. Yeah, I know. I don't wear sunscreen enough. I do sometimes, but sometimes I don't. I'll just be honest with you. It ain't no use in lying. But the doctor told me, he said most of the time it's from things that I did way back yonder when I was a youngster, you know, staying out in the sun. It kind of ruins. It kind of puts a damper on your skin from being healthy. So they did a biopsy and they called me. I knew it was gonna come back. I knew it, y'all, and I just said, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and make me an appointment. Whenever they did the biopsy, I'll make me an appointment to have the Mohs done. And they're gonna do the Mohs on the 25th. I'm not gonna tell you that I ain't worried about it, but because I had one there one time. They cut a hole out of my cheek the size of a golf ball. And they pulled that thing together and they sewed it back up. I never in my life would have thought that man could have done that, but he did it. So I guess what I'm saying is after the 25th, you probably won't see me on the camera for a month or so till I get everything healed up. But it shouldn't affect my riding, shouldn't affect my talking. So we should be okay. But I'm praying everything comes out good. You know what it is? When your car warranty runs out, everything starts tearing up, you know? Well, I told y'all about turning 65. When you sign up on Medicare, Pedro says you gotta watch out. You're right, Pedro. Them doctors will have you doing all kind of things. But this ain't the doctor's fault here. This is mine. And but we'll get it took care of. We'll get that skin cancer took care of, and we'll be back. We'll be back rolling again. It's probably getting kind of dark on the video, but I'm fixing to shut her down anyway. What time is it? It's 6:36 on Wednesday afternoon, July 12th. I don't have a video scheduled for Friday, so I'm gonna try to get this one in the pipeline for Friday for y'all. And then we'll see what comes up for next week. Yeah, our subscriber, the last video, the one y'all saw today, where was I at? Oh, I went to Home Depot and and Walgreens, yeah. That video there, I said I had 687 subscribers. Well, today I've got 710. So in about a week and a half time, that was 15 and 10, 25. So 25 subscribers in about a week and a half time. You know, I really appreciate the encouragement I get from you guys. Without that, I would stop what I'd be doing as far as videos is concerned. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't make them, but I wouldn't have the drive to make them like I do now, because I get so much encouragement, and it's not only from y'all that comment on the videos. I get the most emails from people, and they tell me, they say, man, whatever you do, don't stop doing what you're doing. They say, we look forward, me and my wife, we look forward to that, and some people tell me, hey, I'm 75. I'm 75 and I can't get out and ride, but I love to watch you ride, and I love to hear you tell us stories and all. And I guess my last topic for today would be a few days ago would have been my year anniversary of getting an e-bike. So I can't let that go by without saying a few things about it. I ordered the e-bike from Magicycle. I got the Cruiser, and it had the mechanical brakes, and it had the 15 amp hour battery. And it made the only change I made to it was I put a set of hydraulic brakes on it, because Magicycle sent me a set because I was doing some video for them. Yep, we changed those out. Me and Mickey and Joey changed them out. And then Mickey bought him one of the same bikes, and we got the hydraulic brakes for his too. That was about Black Friday when Mickey, on that sale when Mickey bought his. If you bought a bike, they'd give you hydraulic brakes. That was a good deal. But I never did have a problem with that battery being too small or anything. For what I'm riding, that thing, it done a good job for me. So, but yeah, little Mahoko is doing a pretty good job. So yeah, we celebrated a year. That was on the 8th. So that was a few days ago. But yeah, that day passed, but I had it wrote down on my calendar. And that was a big change in my life. I was telling Miss Marilyn today, that was a change in my life. I started doing things now that's different than what I'd been doing, and I get out a lot now and get a lot more exercise, and I'm out doing things on the outside. I'm seeing beautiful sights like the sunrise and stuff like that, sunsets. I'm just enjoying myself with the bike. Which bike do I enjoy myself mostly on? I don't know. I enjoy all of them, and as long as it'll get me outside, I don't care. Give me a bite, give me some water, and I'm gone. I'll take off. I admire seeing some of these guys, like old Rich out there in Surprise, Arizona. Rich, that man put some miles on a bicycle, I'm telling you. Hats off to you, Rich. You put a lot of miles. Old Jerry T, he puts a lot of miles on his bike. Y'all are good ambassadors for the bike industry and for what bikes can do for you. So here we go, y'all. I'm gonna just aim it right here which way the sun comes up in the morning. I'm gonna try to get up and ride over again in the morning and see if I can see a sunrise. It comes right through that little U in the trees right there. That looks like a rain back over yonder the other side of the airport. So anyway, y'all know the routine. Hey, hit that like and hit that subscribe. If you want a bike, they may be able to link in the description there and whatever. I encourage you to buy one, you know. So, hey, get out and enjoy it. Enjoy it. And these beautiful, beautiful days coming up, it's going to start turning cooler here for too long. But we got a lot of heat to bear with before then, especially here in the south. For y'all up in the north, maybe not so long. But yeah, hit that like and that subscribe, y'all, and we'll try to get y'all another video out just as quick as we can. And that's Rip One Outdoors. We'll see y'all on the next one.